YouTube channel hitting 25,000 subscribers Q&A. Take one.
Okay.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Christine HaTube. We just hit 25,000 subscribers. I think it's above 26,000 now. It's pretty exciting. John and I have been doing the channel for a couple of years, but only in the past year or so we've been really vamping it up and putting out more content. So I just want to do a thank you video and do a short Q&A. This is really casual. If you guys hear strange noises around the house, it's because my dogs are running back and forth in the house for whatever reason, and I'm also running the washing machine doing laundry. So I guess a little bit about our YouTube journey. How's it been for you?
It's been a lot of work here and there, but you know, we only push out a video every week. So in the end, since we're having fun, it's not a big deal.
And John's editing skills have been getting better, is what I've been told. So I wish I could see his work, but I like to listen to it. The dialogue's funny and the music's good. So that's been a pretty cool experience. What else? Some of our most popular videos, obviously how the blind do their own makeup has been really popular. That's been picked up by outlets in Europe and stuff. That was a question I get often. So you can view that video on my channel. Another question is people always wonder if it's really me commenting on Facebook or if it's John typing the comments for me, but no, it's really me. I have another video on my YouTube channel about how the blind email and use Facebook and social media and use the internet. So that's another video that answers that question on my channel. Question I get often, another popular video is the spicy ramen
Christine
challenge.
tries, spicy ramen challenge.
Yeah, Christine tries spicy ramen, the spicy ramen challenge, and a lot of people have been saying that we did it incorrectly. Like John left too much water in the broth.
I followed the directions, okay.
You read the directions incorrectly.
I guess if looking at the video, there is maybe a little bit too much water that was like stuck on the noodles and it came apart. But we're thinking about maybe doing it again so people stop commenting about how we did it wrong.
So I might be subjected again to more spicy noodles, so we'll see. So we're thinking about doing that again. A question I get a lot on my videos is if I'm still blind or visually impaired, and people are doubting it because they say like I've looked at the ramen packet or I know where to look for the camera, but yes, I am still visually impaired. Nothing has changed with my vision. It hasn't gotten worse, hasn't gotten better.
People always say like, where does you know to like look at the camera? As you know, or you don't know, she can see shadows. So up, in front of her is a big black camera. She can kind of see.
I can kind of see that because there's a window behind it. Plus, John usually stands behind the camera, and I can hear him or kind of feel his presence. When you lose your vision, you tend to pick up on things with your other senses. So I hear things, or for example, if I'm walking, I can tell when I'm coming up towards a wall because the acoustics change. So for example, things like that, I can tell where to look. And I had vision for most of my life, so it's a habit for me to move my eyes in the direction of someone I'm talking to, or if I'm looking for, kind of looking at something, it's just a habit for me to put my eyes in that direction.
Like people say like, oh, well, how is she looking at the package? It's just a habit for her because most of her life, or at least half her life, she was able to see. And it's very natural for someone to immediately look at something that's in their hand.
So John always says too, it's funny because I'm typing on my computer and he'll be like, you look at the computer screen still, and I totally do. Even though sometimes my desktop monitor is off, but I still look in the direction of the monitor because it's a habit. Yeah. So the answer is yes, I'm so blind. No, I did not get my vision back, and that's why it seems like I can still see.
So as a thank you video, we wanted to create this video. We wanted to do a quick Q&A because there's a lot of questions that people keep asking. And then at the end, we got a cool giveaway. Okay, so first question from Monica Sim. What are your favorite European cuisines? Have you been to Germany or Berlin? Is there something I don't like to eat?
Oh, me.
Or something you don't like to eat?
My favorite European cuisines, probably Spanish or Italian. I have been to Germany. I have not been to Berlin. Surprisingly, we were thinking about going to Berlin this past trip to Europe that we just got back from, but we didn't. We ended up going to Prague instead. But I have not been to Berlin. I've been to Munich. That's the only German city I've been to. Yeah. Something I don't like to eat. I don't really like cooked salmon. I love salmon raw. That's like one of my favorite pieces of sushi to eat. And I like smoked salmon a lot, quite a bit. But I don't really like cooked salmon. If it's cooked well, I enjoy it, but I don't prefer it. I would never order that off a menu.
Second question, Urmila Carlin.
Carlin?
She says, how's the Mexican food in Germany and abroad?
Hi, Urmila. I know your name because I actually read it quite a bit on my Facebook, and you comment a lot, and I get a lot of support from you, so thanks. Mexican food abroad. Have we had it in Europe?
No, not in Europe. We did see quite a few Mexican places in Amsterdam, but we did not eat it.
We did not try it because we're from Texas, as you know. Yeah, so we get a lot of good stuff.
We did try Mexican food in Vietnam, and it was not very good.
Like, I think if I lived in Vietnam and I was really craving Mexican food, it would sort of semi-satisfy the craving, but definitely not as good as here.
Does not compare, yeah. Okay, from David Wu, any recommendations on exercises to improve cooking and tasting abilities?
David, you also said that you're the one that recommended Purple Pig in Chicago for us next time, so thanks for that tip. Recommendations on how to improve cooking and tasting. I say this a lot, but there's really no shortcut. It kind of comes down to practice, and experience a lot of things. So keep cooking. I say eat a lot of different foods, travel and try a lot of different foods. I think the more variety of foods you taste, the more flavors you learn on your palate. I think that helps you discern more, and then it helps you figure out like what works and what doesn't. So I would say travel, eat, and cook.
And always try things at least 2 times.
Yes.
Okay, Jessica Haynes says, what is your favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
I think her name was Jessica Haynes Barron, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have good memory. What are my favorite things to eat for breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love sunny side up eggs. That's just kind of a classic thing for me. Growing up, my mom always just made that for me for breakfast, and I would add a little bit of Maggi sauce and then just eat it with some crusty bread. So that's like a comfort breakfast for me. In Texas, we have something called kolaches, which is actually John's like favorite thing to eat for breakfast. It's originally, I believe, a Czech pastry that's originally filled with fruit.
Yeah.
But in Texas, they
put a sausage inside.
Yeah,
with
they
cheese
do it savory.
And a slice of jalapeno. It's the most magical thing you can eat. If you ever come to Texas, you gotta get it at Shipley's.
Shipley's donuts are the best
Shipley's
donuts.
has like
and
the bomb ass kolaches. Like, I could eat that every day.
I love their donuts. Their glazed donuts.
Yeah. Not a sponsor from Shipley's, but if you guys want to sponsor.
Shipley's. We're willing to eat a lot of donuts.
Okay, so we got one from Con Fam.
Mm-hmm.
How do I work the stove and work the heat without sight?
Oh, how do I?
Or how do you?
So, Hein, hello. Without vision, I use my stove. I've adapted my stove using these little raised bump stickers that are marked on the stove, so I can turn the knob and line up the knob according to the sticker on the stove. I use those stickers throughout my kitchen, like on my oven or my microwave, on the flat buttons that I can't feel. John taped them on there for me so I can tell tactily where certain, I guess, functions are, certain dials are on the equipment.
This is from Trisha Tran. What has been the most rewarding part of this entire journey?
It has been a very crazy journey, but I think the most rewarding part about having been on MasterChef and winning it in season 3, that's 4 years ago, guys. It's been 4 years. I think the most rewarding thing is being able to experience a lot of the things I've done. Like, I was able to fly to Sweden and do like a supper club for IKEA. I've done, I've
Got your own cooking show in Canada.
Yeah, I have my own cooking show in Canada called Four Senses on AMI.
Done a ton of public speaking.
Yeah, I've just met like so many people, and I've been able to inspire a lot of people. I think the overall big picture that's been really rewarding for me through all of this is being able to, I think, advocate for people who are often marginalized in society, whether it's someone with a disability or women or minorities, Asian Americans, or people with vision impairment. I think meeting these people and then having them tell me things like it's given them courage to apply for a job or to go back to school or to stand up to bullying or whatever it is. When I hear stories like that, it makes it all seem more real to me and much more rewarding.
All right. We have another question from Jim Lee. Do you have any ambitions that remain unfulfilled?
Ambitions that remain unfulfilled. Yeah, opening my own restaurant. That has not been easy. It takes.
I think a lot of people keep asking us like if we have a restaurant yet. We've been planning to do a restaurant for a while, and we're just taking our time.
I'm doing a lot of other things. So.
I don't know if this will be last. I'll look. So there's another question from Nadine Vertes. Any tips on how to flip food on the stove?
I'm pretty lame, and I use like a big rubber spatula. For example, if I'm making pancakes, then I just use like a big spatula or a turner, and then just flip it.
There's really no need to have that skill set.
If you want to make pancakes, to throw in the air.
Yeah. Is that what the question's asking? Like,
no, I think just how to flip things.
Or just get two spatulas and just or you get a plate, put it on top, and you flip it over, then just slide it back on.
But that causes more dishes, and I'm usually pretty lazy. So.
Yeah, but if you don't want to mess up, whatever you're making, it could be a good way to do it.
Well, that's it. So thank you to all of you for tuning in and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm going to do another giveaway, another cookbook. Thanksgiving's around the corner. I want to hear from you what you're thankful for, and then we'll pick an answer at random.
Leave it in the comments below.
Yeah, and we'll pick a subscriber at random. You have to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment about what you're thankful for, and then we'll contact you and we'll send you my cookbook. So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.